Page 5, this is from 10.3, also on ellipse. Sketch the graph of this ellipse. First thing, any ellipse, we have to set it equal to 1. We could divide by 100. And we get that. That is in good form. The center is 0, 0. Nothing's attached to the x and the y squared. And horizontal or vertical, because the bigger number is under the x squared, we would say it's horizontal. If we take the square root of 25, that is 5. So I'm going to go left and right 5. These are called the vertices. Those would be 5, 0 and negative 5, 0. And if I take the square root of 4, that is 2. So if I go up and down 2, these are the endpoints on what's called the minor axis, which is the shorter distance. So the sketch is going to look like this. So I'll get to the foci in a minute, but the major axis is this total length. So 5 plus 5 is 10. And their minor axis is this distance, 2 plus 2, which is 4. And then to find the foci, it's just c squared equals a squared minus b squared. So if I go 25 minus 4, I get 21. So c is plus or minus root 21. And the foci are always points on the major axis. So if I went left and right, because that's the major axis, root 21, I would have the coordinates for the foci. An ellipse can have its center at a point other than the origin, and the axes need not lie on the coordinate axes. All that's saying, just like a circle, center is not always 0, 0. So here's the equation in general. If there's a shift in the center, the equation's going to still model your basic equation for an ellipse. So example, consider the graphed ellipse. So if the center here is 3, negative 1, just like a circle, it's going to start x minus 3 squared over something plus y minus 1 squared over something equals 1. And then to figure out what goes under the x minus 3 squared, I need to figure out how far I'm going left or right. Well, 3, 1 to 7, 1 is 4. So under the x minus 3 squared, 4 squared is 16. And up and down, 3, 1 to 3, negative 4 is 5. And 5 squared is 25. That's the equation in standard form. Then we want the coordinates of the foci. So if we go big minus small, we get 9. Square root of 9 is plus or minus 3. So because the major axis is the y-axis here, or parallel to the y-axis, from the center, I'm going to go up and down 3. So 3 up from 3, 1 would be 3, 4. And then the other point, if I go down 3, would be 3, negative 2. These would be the foci for the ellipse graphed right there. 3, 4, 3, negative 2. These are the notes from page 5 from section 10.3.